Yeah, I'm up now. He's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Country, adapting it every day, the language. Yes, I've been working my butt off, you know.
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on our home team. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it? Ready.
Here's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This one's thrown underneath to Achane. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
19 Lions. Come on, ready.
They'll run, Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Devon Achane with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. And able to get this out to the 25.
Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Yellow!
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
Mahomes pass. Complete to number 6. Devontae Smith.
This now a 3rd and 4.
More the motion man right.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Left thing, 19. Let's go now.
Milton targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Complete to DK Metcalf. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Now he'll take this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Kevin Pirates,
To throw is Milton. He's got this to Pickens. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 9-yard.
Throwing is Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 70. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
That's good for Bengals. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Cincinnati.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Quick slant here to Smith. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's third and a few inches. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings him to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down. First and 10.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Screen play set up for Williams. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second and 6. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Visitors 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Well, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Come, my team. Come. Here we go. Start.
To throw, it's Milton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. Tackled just shy of the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now a run, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's caught, Smith. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Mahomes. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Now Milton. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put the sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals drive about to get going. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 19 yards.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Middle complete. It's Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Kenneth Gainwell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. 7
Up the middle, Achane. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 8 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
In motion right is Smith. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes going to throw. This one swung out to Williams. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a third down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2.
Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Milton. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
On the jump. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
To throw is Milton. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 26. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throw caught by Achane.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Throwing is Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 75. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up on Marquise Bell.
And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Well, time, I mean, it's certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Devon Achane taking it in from 4 yards out. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Visitors 20. Will Whiker to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It's complete to Diggs. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Bengals first down.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Mahomes now to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for our Bengals first down.
Now here's Mahomes. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 22 yards.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown, Bengals! Kenneth Gainwell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. The CD, you know, he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
That's called at the 2. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. That's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. To throw, it's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now he's going to step up and run. Able to push his way through. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Joe Milton, a 9-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play, as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On play action, it's Mahomes. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Keely Ringo puts it off. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss drops them back to 4.
kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking